Lose-lose situation now. What came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose.
About what Floyd trying to do. Gervonta Davis talking about Floyd trying to make him leave his old.
Floyd Mayweather was supposedly surrounded by his wife and bodyguards when Gervonta Davis confronted him at an airport. This caused a lot of trouble. Floyd looked shocked by the sudden fight. As both sides stood their ground, tension filled the area, drawing the attention of people who were nearby and saw the heated moment happen out of the blue.
I know. Everything he said. All that bullshit.
There is a lot of anxiety in the boxing community because of rumors that Floyd Mayweather is training Lamont Roach, who will be fighting Gervonta Davis soon. Davis doesn't see this as just another fight. It's very important to him. He feels betrayed by the thought that the man who used to teach him might now be on the other side of the fight. Even if they aren't true, these rumors have made an already intense matchup even more emotional. Davis is getting ready to face Roach and maybe the shadow of his old boss.
If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
Yo, is it you? I see that. You know what y'all think I'm doing? I go there and make for a reason.
Mayweather's actions over the years have made people wonder what his real goals are with Davis's career. Even though he has publicly praised Davis and wished him luck, his actions often tell a different story. Floyd is said to have shared information about Davis's fighting style with another foe, Frank Martin. This was one of the most controversial events, since Mayweather knows a lot about Davis's strengths and weaknesses. Giving that knowledge to Davis's opponents seems to go against everything he said about supporting him. It appears that Floyd's guidance may have always come with hidden strengths.
Fighters, he loves to embrace guys, so what was being around talking to Floyd? Like, what has Floyd taught you about fighting, and has it made you a better fighter? Because he could tell me all day to do that shit he does. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you, go run at 2 in the morning. You know, go do it when, cause 9 out of 10, we know your opponent sleep at that time. So go run at 2 in the morning and go give yourself a mental edge, you know, like, cause you know you out there working every night at 2 in the morning running. That's a lot of the times your opponent sleep. You know, it could be little things that'll take you to the next level. You know, that Floyd, a person like Floyd, like if he tell you that, you gonna take a lot of heave to it and it's gonna give you a different type of motivation when you doing it. He could show you something. You know, and it could be the same thing. You know, you might not be able to do it like him, but just it coming from him, it'll give you like a different type of like feel about yourself.
The emotional effect on Davis during that time was undeniable. He had long trusted Floyd not only as a promoter, but as a guy. The thought that Mayweather might be working against him left Davis feeling deeply isolated. That kind of betrayal hits differently when it comes from someone who helped build your job. Davis wasn't just hurt professionally, he was wounded personally, forced to face the fact that the man who once guided him might now be trying to bring him down.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't gonna be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Floyd Mayweather recently made news when he teased a new documentary project that he claims will uncover explosive details. Including moments involving Davis, he hinted that the footage would reveal everything behind the scenes, secrets that have never come to light. Many see it as a final blow in the crumbling friendship between the two instead of a private resolution. Mayweather looks ready to take their conflict public. For Davis, it's a clear message that Mayweather considers their relationship not just broken but over.
My documentary that's coming out, you guys gonna see 26 years of behind the scenes footage that you guys have never seen.
Calvin Ford, who has been with Davis since the beginning, didn't hold back when asked about Mayweather's choice to help Frank Martin. Ford expressed frustration and sadness, saying that actions like these reveal a person's true nature, coming from someone who's seen Davis rise from humble beginnings. Ford's reaction shows how deeply the Mayweather situation has affected the entire team. The treachery was throughout his camp.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself. You know, but again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. They can't stand it. You know, calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
In a move that shocked many in the boxing world, Davis decided to speak openly about his fight earnings, something that had always been closely controlled under Mayweather Promotions. By revealing the financial reality he faced during that time, Davis sent a strong message. He is no longer ready to hide the truth. He noted that he had been in a financially unfair situation when under Mayweather's management. This admission marked a turning point in his journey toward full independence.
I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top.
With Floyd? We said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose, but he thought I was gonna lose.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know? So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on the shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game, letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like people saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah.
When I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time, after like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight, like why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time, I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they said.
Davis has not stayed silent about the shifts in his relationship with Floyd. He has made it clear that behind closed doors, Mayweather's actions haven't matched his public image. Davis thinks his drive to surpass Floyd's accomplishments may have stirred hidden resentment. The idea that his mentor could feel threatened by his success is painful, but Davis now sees this chance as a driving force behind Mayweather's decisions to support his opponents.
People don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heart bag, the Maybach, the Lloyd shit. That was all in my post.
Oh, that was you posted that. You posted that. Oh wow.
Chrome bag.
Right.
Lloyd shit. Maybach.
Oh.
He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Critics have often pointed out that Davis's opponents have been carefully selected, possibly shielding him from the most dangerous matchups. Some think Mayweather played a role in shaping this narrative, controlling who Davis fought to maintain an undefeated record. While Davis has undeniable ability, facing more elite competition is what will truly define his legacy. Strategic matching may have limited his potential.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is one of the most overrated fighters in the sport of boxing right now, and not because of his skills, but because of his resume, and resume does matter. In my opinion, he's a victim of what I call Terrence Crawford syndrome, where you have a really bad promoter who only wants you to fight in promotion fighters who you know that they can 100% beat. If Tank Davis wants to be great, he's going to have to fight one of the other champions in the two divisions that he fights in, 135 pounds and 140 pounds. I'm going to list off all the champions in those divisions and tell you if I think he can beat them or not. So first we got the only other full champion in 135 pounds, Shakur Stevenson. If they fought, I think Tank has a good chance of maybe knocking him out in the later rounds, but if I had to bet my house on it, I would say Shakur Stevenson would beat him in a close decision, and it would end up probably being a boring fight. But I think Shakur has the skills to beat Tank Davis over a long 12-round fight. Now we have Subriel Matias, who's a scary Terminator-like fighter who gives up the early rounds to come on later and drown you in those later rounds. But he's very stiff, and he doesn't have very good footwork at all. I think Tank Davis will probably, box his face off for most of the 12 rounds. There might be some trouble in the late rounds, but if Tank can stay out of trouble, I think this is one of the few champions that he would beat, but I don't think he would fight him. Now we have Pitbull Cruz, who Tank already beat by a close decision, and Tank beat him with a broken hand.
That's it for today's movie. Stay tuned until next.